Serious Survivor here, and today we're going to look at the Vigilant Trails Survival Snare Kit. And this is a pretty decent kit in my opinion. This kit includes 3 small game snares with micro locks, wire to be used for anchoring or constructing simple wire snares, a metal carrying case, and credit card sized trapping instructions. These instructions will detail how large to make the snare, how to secure the snare, and also have a really handy guide on the back that identifies different types of tracks and different type of scat that you'll see in a wilderness environment. These are made of high-grade aircraft cable and metal components. They're less than 5 ounces, and the small little case will fit basically in your shirt pocket or pants pocket, and they make a pretty good addition to a bug out bag or survival gear in general. So let's take a look at these.
And this is from Vigilant Trails, and they've got a good reputation, so I do expect this to be a pretty good kit. This is called a Survival Snare Kit Stage 1. And this is going to have some tools in here that will help us obtain food supplies or food if we're in a wilderness environment or possibly even an urban environment. And as you can see, I have not opened it, so we're going to be looking at this for the first time, both of us. Now, here's the back of it here. Okay, so let's open this up and let's see what we've got in this little kit. It should have a legend in here too that tells us everything that's in it. When we open it up, it comes in this little tin, which I think is very handy. It's very compact, and it has a card here. And the card, as you can see, the card basically tells you what type of diameter that you want to make the loop for the snare for the different types of animals that you may run across. And as you can see, this is for fox, mink, rabbit, squirrel, possum, groundhog. And I'm sure it can also be used for other wild game too. So it's a plastic card. It's a plastic card. And on the back of it, it has a track legend. It shows you the types of track and the type of scat that's left by these different animals. And this can come in very handy for someone who's not familiar, or not used to being in a wilderness setting and dealing with small game or even larger game, as we can see in some of these cases here. So a very good little card, to have. And we look at the kit. When I open it up, this is actually it looks really good quality. It looks very good quality as I open it, and I'm going to give it some credit here. This is actually very well made. I've used snares and traps, and this is not a how-to on how to set a snare. We're going to be doing that a little bit later when I get up in the mountains out of my backyard here, because I'm not going to catch anything here except for maybe my dog. So this is it's very well made. Let's look at the quality of it. You can see, and you have your springs here, the loops. So this is an excellent little snare. And I like the fact that it comes with everything you need to set a snare, and these are pretty easy to use once you get to setting these up. And like I said, I'm going to have a how-to on these because I have some more of these. We're going to have a how-to very soon, but I just wanted to introduce the kit very shortly before we get into the how-to, so you guys can know where you can get this and know about how much you could expect to spend for one of these kits. I'll have a link in the description below. It was inexpensive. A little over $10. I may have to correct that when I put the link on. I don't remember the exact price. I bought it a couple weeks ago to add to my collection, I guess you would say. And we're going to put this to use pretty soon. And I'm looking forward to it this summer, and we're going to try and snare some animals, some small game. But I wanted to introduce the kit and introduce the brand if you're not familiar with them. I'm not affiliated with this brand, so it's not a paid review or anything like that. This is just simply something that I know is high quality, and for those that are familiar with hunting and trapping, this is a good addition to your bug out bag. It's a good addition to any bug out bag, no matter whether you're familiar with it or not, because this is the kind of thing that you're going to have to do in a survival situation to stay alive, to make sure that you have the correct diet, the correct food that you can eat. So a really good handy little kit. When you combine this type of kit with your ability to hunt, having a firearm or a bow or some type of device that you're going to hunt with in a wilderness setting, and you have a couple of these kits that are different sizes for different size game and different types of snares and traps, then this is just an excellent addition. Anything that opens your options up to be able to obtain more food is a benefit to you, and especially things that are this small that you can easily pack in your bag and are high quality, coming from a reputable company like this. And not to mention your fishing gear. We saw the fishing gear in one of the other videos, and I'm going to do a fishing video pretty soon too, once summer hits good out here. And when you combine the ability to fish, the ability to trap, and the ability to hunt, and then you combine that with the ability to forage or find wild edibles in the wild, then you basically have an unending, food supply. Mother Nature does an outstanding job of providing what we need in a wilderness environment. We have to do the job of actually obtaining those things. And this kit is a good step towards that goal. So we're going to be putting all this together in some future videos. But for now, I just wanted to introduce the types of kits. So if you guys wanted to go ahead and, maybe get a hold of a few, so that when we go out in the woods this summer and we're actually trapping and snaring some animals, then, you're going to be able to actually do that along with the video. So there's a link in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope the video helps out, and keep an eye out because we're going to be putting all this stuff to use very soon. Thanks a lot. For now, Serious Survivor, out.